Yes, my questions goes back to when you were talking about like the employer-employee relationship, because right now, um, I mean, the leveraging is great for the employee because I'm fighting like unemployment and the extra payments with that, and just it's really a challenging time for even when I go to some of the temp agencies for them to even
Yep.
secure someone because I don't my leveraging power has been reduced a lot by the pandemic, surprisingly. So just some suggestions on
Yeah.
that.
And listen, there are times when you're on the other side of the leverage, right? And this also helps you try to figure out to be better in those circumstances. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you go out and you go and you want to pay somebody $50,000 to be a grant writer. I'm making something up. And let's say there's a huge demand for grant writers, right? And you feel like when you're interviewing all these grant writers for like a nonprofit, they're they want more, they want more, they want more. It's hard to hold them accountable. So maybe you change. Maybe you say, okay, there's a bunch of college grads that are coming right out of college right now. Many of them, unfortunately, don't have job opportunities. So maybe what I do is I go to them. They won't have the same level of experience, but maybe I could hire two of them, right? Or maybe one plus, and they will be super motivated and aligned, right? They will be like, oh, so if I got paid $35,000 a year right now, I don't have great job prospects, and I'll be highly motivated. I'll learn quickly. I'll really dive into it. So a lot of times, Gia, when you're facing a pool like you're facing now, sometimes you have to go to a different pool, right? So take, for example, and again, I don't know the specific job, but take, for example, your example of, okay, here's where I normally go. Think about how many, think about how many moms have either been moms for a while and they haven't been in the workforce, or unfortunately, because of COVID, were forced to kind of leave their jobs because they have children at home and stuff like that. You might find moms that are overqualified. They may not want to work full time, but they might say, yeah, I'd work 4 hours a day if I could do it from home, and I'd be highly motivated to do it. And in that case, it's actually hard for those moms to find jobs because they've left the workforce and they need the flexibility of being home with kids. So this is where the entrepreneurial creativity comes into play.